Charlie, we were worried about this game, weren't we? We were talking about Sunderland and saying, listen, good team. What do you never know what to expect from us, etc., etc. But we've won the game 2-0, quite comfortably as well. What did you make of that performance?
Yeah, first half was brilliant. Yeah. First half was really good. I thought Mount was probably one of the best players on the pitch. Yeah. He took his goal really well. I think we've got very few players that can have that first touch and that finish that Mount had. The goalkeeper is a huge positive.
Talk to me about him. What's the positive about him? What did you like?
All-round performance. I thought a lot of his longer distribution, even if we didn't win the header, it was going into a good area.
That's exactly what I
a lot of Bananas or Bayandis, they're scooping out of the way or they're lofting to the wrong side. Whereas Mbuemo and Sesko, they were getting on the end of quite a lot of the long balls.
He's kicking with both feet as well.
Yeah, both feet. I was pretty impressed with that. And his overall game as well, shot stopping when he was called upon. That save in added time at the end.
Yeah.
If we conceded that goal in the end, was there about 2.5, 3 minutes to go?
You know what we're like.
You know what the atmosphere would have been like, and those sort of moments are defining. And he's claiming
caught
as well.
Like that sigh or that relief, that release in the stadium when he caught that first one in the first half, and that big cheer of like, oh my gosh, he can catch, and he did it again in the second half as well, which is it's just nice to see. The bar's on the floor, but. It was nice to see.
It's good to see, and again, it's probably a good game to introduce him.
Exactly.
We've got to go to Anfield next, so he's got a bit of confidence now, and the fans have got a bit of confidence, and the players have got. His defence has got some confidence in him as well, which is good to see.
Yeah, first half it was on the front foot, weren't we? That right hand side, in terms of Mbuemo and Ahmad, was really good to watch.
Yeah, it was. I thought first half they were really good. Second half fell off a little bit, I thought, but first half was really, really good down that right hand side, causing a lot of issues. I think Ahmad played better today, but still not as good as he was last season. There was one moment in the first half where he cut inside. He had a great chance to shoot, and he went to pass it.
Yeah, and then the move broke down.
Last season he would have hit that. Last season that would have maybe been a goal, but at least working the keeper.
But then there was another instance where I think Sesko worked it out to him. Then he did cut in another shot.
Next time
so we're seeing little elements of him trying to get back to his best.
He did. And then I thought it was also interesting the long throws today.
Yeah.
Because I think you've seen a lot of teams are starting to introduce this long throw. I think Arsenal maybe come back into it, and there's actually quite a few teams in the league.
Everyone's doing it. Brentford, look what happened to us last year. Brentford doing it.
And I think
everyone's doing it.
To be fair, Dallo's was putting he didn't have a very good game, but I thought that was we got a goal out of it. We got a Sesko's goal out of it, so I think that was a dangerous moment. And when that goal actually went in, Dallo pointed over to the bench, the long story. So that's obviously something they've been working on.
Well done to the bench for watching all the other teams and working out. We need to do long throws as well. Yeah, well done. Set piece coach, you earned your money. Well done. It's a funny old game.
It's a good method of chance. It shouldn't be a primary method, but if you can be good on set pieces, they should be helping you to create more chances if you can. And that's what I'd like to. These sort of pragmatic moves. If they're going to help us create chances to score goals, we'll take it. And Sesko, right place, right time. Maybe other strikers wouldn't have hit that first time, but Sesko's maybe got a little bit of confidence in him.
Started to get confident, and he started to have a little bit of a swagger about him, little chest off, rolls it on his foot, here, have that. Yeah. And that's what I'm kind of looking for from my striker. Listen, I know we can talk football because we're sensible. You lot, don't be silly here. I'm not saying he's as good as Haaland. I'm not saying that. But in terms of you see how Haaland doesn't want many touches, and I don't need to be... What I'm learning about Sesko, because this is our first time watching him, I didn't watch Bundesliga every single game to know his true style. Yeah. What I'm seeing from him is, I want to see your thoughts on this, is he seems like a traditional striker of I need very few touches, I'll get involved and build up a little bit, hold it up, but I'm looking to just set you, get spun, and I'm off. I don't need to be having too much in this area. And that's what that's the vibes I'm getting from him, and that's kind of how Haaland plays, is what I was saying.
Yeah, and I thought he's really good at flick-ons. He's quite good, and also some of his he's a big lad, but he's quite agile. He can turn his body quite quickly, and he worked back to win the ball back quite a few times as well today, and his movement in the box is pretty good. I think again it's just the situation with United. We can't judge strikers too harshly with the lack of service that they've received over the years.
Little change of scenery, but I was basically talking about Benjamin Sesko.
Yeah, I was saying about the lack of service United strikers get. So talking about Højlund, for instance, and we've seen with United strikers in the last few years, we can't really judge them unless they get an appropriate amount of service. And you see, even with the Mbuemo's, the quality of his deliveries, I think Sesko will get plenty of opportunities. I think Not in this maybe Amorim system as many as he'd like, but maybe hopefully in the future he'll get regular service, because that's what football's all about for a striker. We've seen, I mean, we remember Rasmus last season. He was playing with an injury as well, and he just wasn't getting any service.
And then you see him get a bit of service, a bit of confidence at Napoli, getting supplied by Kevin De Bruyne and McTominay, etc. And all of a sudden, a few goals coming in, and he's scoring goals that he scored for us like in the first season as well, which is ironic. So yeah, we definitely don't need Sesko to be going down that route. Going forward, then, just really quickly for the Liverpool game. I know it's in a couple of weeks after the international break. What type of team? What type of tweaks? Because before we started recording, you sort of saying if he plays the right team, we have a chance there.
I think so. Yeah, Mason Mount will have to play if he's fit. I don't think you can go to Liverpool with Cunha and Mbeumo and Sesko. No. I think off the ball, you're going to cause problems. I think the good thing with Mason Mount in that role, you can almost transition back to a midfield three if you want.
Yeah,
so if you need to, and Liverpool, you know how well. I mean, they've dropped Wirtz today, but they get so many options in that midfield, quality players. So you've got that option if Mount plays to just drag him back in alongside Bruno and Casemiro to give you that extra number. Yeah. And again, he showed his quality today. His work rate, his tenacity, dedication, discipline. Then if we get through the first 65, 70 minutes playing pretty well, then you can bring on maybe a more difference maker in Cunha. But I think Mason Mount has to start when he's fit.
Man of match today, who was it?
The goalkeeper.
Come on, when life gives you numbers. Nice one.